Hello and welcome. This is Tips Tuesday. I'm Brian Kale. I'm with Ascender Professional Coaching. We do career and executive coaching. And the topic for this week is inflation tips. So, in the US, we have an inflation problem. An example in 2023, food costs, grocery costs were up 20%. Another couple examples I can give you. Just got a notice from my electric company. Their rates are going up over 10% for 2024. Also got a letter from my healthcare insurance company. Their rates are also going up over 10%. So definitely looking back at 2023, we are in two-digit inflation territory, and that's not good. That's not what anybody wants to see. So, thinking about inflation and kind of the challenge of that, and I think we'll be looking at a similar situation 2024, maybe not quite as high of inflation because 2024 is an election year. But I wanted to throw out some suggestions, things that might help people a little bit in trying to cope to some degree with the inflation that we're looking at. So, the first topic that I would call out, I'm calling buy now. So, what I mean by that is if you've been looking at a product or service and you're pretty confident that you're going to use that product or service, buy it now. Because as time goes on and inflation continues, that same product or service is going to be more expensive if you wait. So, the caveat there is you got to be sure with yourself, have an honest conversation with yourself. This is something that I'm definitely going to use. It's going to improve my life. If so, buy now. Second area I would look at is think reusable. Buy reusable products because if you do that, you're going to save money in the long run. And I do have a couple examples I can show you, things that I personally use. First one is a coffee filter. It's a reusable coffee filter. It's made out of metal mesh and plastic. And use one of these. You don't have to buy paper coffee filters. Another item that I personally use, I switched to about a year ago, microfiber cloths, microfiber towels or cloths, and I can clean up just about everything with one of these microfiber cloths, and then throw it into the washing machine, get it cleaned up. So I don't have to buy paper towels. So since I started doing this, I don't think I've bought a roll of paper towels. I'm doing just fine. So, but the main thing is to think about a reusable product, and if you do that, you're going to save yourself money. The third area that I would call out is review your investments, because the situation is unless you're making 11%, 12%, or better return on investment on your investments, you're losing purchasing power. You're losing buying power. And that's really what inflation is. As time goes on and inflation continues, all things equal, you are losing purchasing power. So myself, a couple of weeks ago, I met with my financial planner, went to a slightly more risky investment category. I went from moderately conservative to moderate. And the reason I did that is I'm willing to take on a little more risk to try to stay pace with the inflation, that we've been dealing with in the last couple of years, and probably we'll see something similar in 2024. So, kind of as a recap, the three topics or three areas I wanted to call out. Number one, buy now. If it's a product or service you've been thinking about seriously and you know you're going to use it, it's going to help you, it's going to help your life, buy it now. Second area I would say is buy reusable products. If you do that, it's going to save you money in the long run. And the third area is review your investments. And a financial person, a financial planner can be very helpful in that area. That's something that I did a couple of weeks ago. So that's what we've got for this week. Hope that's helpful to people. And a reminder too, the work that we do career and executive coaching. So if you know of someone that's looking at a job change or even a career change, or they just want to build their leadership skills, those are areas that we can help with. So we appreciate your keeping us in mind. That's what I've got for this week. Hope everyone is having a great year so far. Talk with you soon.